Gigglin-Marlin Dive and Swim in Houston, Texas, and today I'm going to go over how to change a mouthpiece on a regulator. A couple of reasons that you might need to change your mouthpiece is if you're diving and your regulator is breathing a little wet. The most common cause for that is a hole in the mouthpiece. So sometimes you might have a little tear along the side or a little hole in the thinner parts of the rubber or the silicone. Another thing that's pretty common that happens is that you might bite through one of the tabs that holds it in your mouth. So any of these reasons would make it really necessary to change the mouthpiece. A couple of tools that you're going to use that you should have out and ready are going to be the new mouthpiece that you're going to use, a couple of zip ties just in case so you can match the size and the color to the mouthpiece, some wire cutters, some pliers, or a zip tie tool. If you don't have one of these, then the pliers will work just fine. So the first thing you're going to do is grab your wire cutters and carefully cut off that old zip tie. Just set it aside to be put in the trash. Okay? Then you can easily pull off the old mouthpiece and discard it. A lot of new mouthpieces will come with a zip tie in the package that you can use, and they should match the color of the mouthpiece. You're going to want to check to see if there's an orientation to the mouthpiece, if it says top or if there's a brand name along the top, like this one says a brand name along the top that would indicate that that's the top. This one has neither, which means there isn't a top or a bottom. So you can just go ahead and slide that on. Make sure that it's nice and straight. Then you're going to take your new zip tie, and you're going to make sure that when you orient the zip tie, that the lock is going to be on the top as you put it around the mouthpiece. You also want to make sure that the lock is going to be on the right side or the hose side of the regulator so that it's out of the way and you don't feel it while you're holding the mouthpiece in your mouth. Make sure that the zip tie lines up with the indent around the outside of the mouthpiece. Once you pull that nice and tight, you can either use your zip tie cutter or your pliers to tighten that down and cut off the excess of the zip tie. The advantage of the zip tie cutter is that it cuts it nice and smooth so that you won't cut yourself and any excess left hanging over. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. I hope this was helpful, and for more helpful tips and hints, please go to our website listed below, or feel free to give us a call at Gigglin-Marlin 281-445-3483.